Today I'd like to read for you Queen of Hearts. It was written by Mary Engelbreit. Valentine's Day was one of Anne Estelle's favorite holidays. She liked boxes of chocolate, of course, and candy hearts and cookies with red sprinkles, and she loved getting Valentines from all of her friends and family. But the thing Anne Estelle liked most of all about Valentine's Day was making things. Red and pink and white construction paper, scissors and glue, ribbons and lace, and lots of glitter. Yes, Valentine's Day was definitely one of the best holidays of all. At school, Anne Estelle's class was decorating boxes to hold their Valentines. Anne Estelle brought a plain brown shoe box from home, but it wasn't plain for long. First, Anne Estelle cut a slot in the top of the box for Valentines to go in. Then she covered the box with pink paper. On the front, in her fanciest handwriting, she wrote, "The Queen of Hearts." A Valentine's box needed lace and glitter, of course. It needed candy hearts too, and luckily Anne Estelle had some in her craft box. But it still looked sort of ordinary, and ordinary was definitely not good enough for Anne Estelle's Valentine's box. At home, Anne Estelle and her friend Gracie had fun playing dress up. This gave Anne Estelle an idea. Pink feathers would give the box a look of distinction. Sparkling jewels would add a bit of color. Silk roses and daisies would be a nice touch too. Anne Estelle squirted the flowers with her mother's perfume. "Wait until I get all this on the box," said Anne Estelle. Anne Estelle visited her neighbor Tommy. Playing with his cars gave her another idea. She also remembered a long red and white ribbon she had seen in her mother's sewing box. The next day at school, Mrs. McGilligan said, "My goodness, a Valentine's Day box that rolls." "It certainly isn't ordinary now," thought Anne Estelle. "It's the best box in the entire world." The next day was Valentine's Day. Anne Estelle's friends stopped by her desk all morning to admire the box. "I like the flowers best," said Gracie. "How about those feathers?" said Audrey Ann. "Cool wheels," said Michael. Anne Estelle was so proud she thought she might burst. Finally, after recess, it was time to pass out the Valentines. And suddenly, Anne Estelle didn't feel proud anymore. She didn't feel happy. She felt awful. All week long she had worked on the box. She had cut and glued and taped and sewed. She had made the best box in the entire world, but she hadn't made one single Valentine. How could she have forgotten to make Valentines? Gracie came by Anne Estelle's desk and dropped a Valentine into the box. It was a little hard for her to find the slot among all the feathers and flowers. "It's the best box I've ever seen," said Gracie. "Aren't you giving away your Valentines?" And suddenly Anne Estelle knew what to do. "Yes, sirree," she said. "Here's yours." She pulled a daisy off the box and handed it to Gracie. Audrey Ann wore her pink feathers in her hair. Michael and Sophie raced the cars that had been wheels for the box. Miss McGilligan tied the red and white ribbon in her hair. When Anne Estelle got back to her desk, the box was plain again. Only the pink paper was left, and it was ripped and ragged. One big tear went all the way through the words, "The Queen of Hearts." But it was full of Valentines from Anne Estelle's friends. Anne Estelle smiled. "What a fun day," said Gracie. "This," said the Queen of Hearts, "has turned out to be the best Valentine's Day ever."